Yo, what's up, everybody? What's up? What's up? This your boy here, Coach P here with Sports Talk Live here on this blessed Saturday afternoon. Wishing everybody hope everybody had a safe weekend. I hope everybody's staying warm. Everybody was safe. Nobody injured in this weather here because it was a kind of strange weekend. But thank God that we made it through this far, and everybody, didn't have any injuries, any harm done to anybody, family, anything. But we are just so glad to be here with Sports Talk Live here again on this Saturday afternoon. Like I said, there wasn't no high school basketball game tonight as I know of. So me and Coach Tron was on earlier. I think this week probably we was on Friday night. What did they Saturday? What I'm talking about? We were on last night. I'm sorry. My days getting all mixed up. But again, thank you all for tuning in. So here with Sports Talk Live here with Coach P. Waiting on my guest to appear on. I have a guest from Orangeburg, South Carolina, Coach Cedrick Simpson from OW High School. He coached the girls basketball. He's a good friend of mine, so he's going to be on tonight. I'm just waiting on him to tag on. But when you come on, I want you to share and like the broadcast. I hope that you like it. And we're just here. Like I said, me and Coach Tron was on last night, and we were talking basically about the low country basketball teams, girls basketball. We didn't get into the guys thing. Coach, what's up, man? Glad you're on, man. I'm just waiting on Coach Ced to get on. And as soon as Coach Simpson get on, once he get on, I need him just to let me know that he's here. And I think I might have him. Let's see. No, not yet. But Coach said, when you get on, man, please let me know you're on. I need you to type in that I'm here so I can see you, man. But again, like we say, man, we did get some news last night that one school in the low country is going to be shut down for a while. And like I said, man, when you're dealing with this pandemic stuff, a lot of stuff can happen. So, if it's, it's going to happen, man, your team's got to be ready, Coach Danny, this is not no NFL show, but Gold Cowboys, really? Okay, all right. But anyway, that was Coach Taylor with his highlight of the night. They some Dallas Cowboys fans. They're home just like my team. But anyway, Coach Taylor, I'm glad you got that in, man. Yeah, and I forgot Tron is a Dallas fan too. Coach Breelove, all y'all are Dallas Cowboy fans, but hey, we all home fishing. But one thing I like about you Dallas fans, man, we always gonna win the Super Bowl. That's your favorite word. Oh, we gonna win the Super Bowl. We gonna win the Super Bowl. Well, you're probably going to the toilet bowl now. But anyway, y'all are done. But anyway, y'all, listen. I'm waiting on Coach Simpson from OW High School to tune in, and as soon as he tunes in, we can get our broadcast started, and hopefully he'll get in here soon. And we're gonna talk nothing about NFL, guys. No NFL at all, none. But we're gonna talk about girls high school basketball, and I'm just waiting on Coach Simpson to tune in, and as soon as he tune in, we can get started. Coach Simpson, if you own, I can't see if or not. If you own, I need you to let me know that you're here. Let me know that you're here, and then we can get started, man. Because I am so excited about this interview I got with Coach Simpson tonight, man. He is is a great guy, a friend of mine, man. I met him a long time ago. Yeah, I know, Tron. He gonna make that grand entry, but I'm gonna stop that tonight. Aaron Jenkins, what's up, man? Coach Barry, what's going on? Aaron, man, we were talking about your girls last night, man. I tell you, man, those girls are excited to see, man. I know everybody keeps hearing me saying this over and over, man. You always talking about those girls from Cane Bay, man. Listen, man, the girls can play, man, and when kids can play, I like to share with people. Listen, man, they can play the game, man, and that's just facts. If you look in the high school, low country high school league, man, you got girls from Military Magnet, you got girls from Cane Bay, you got girls from, What's up? I can't see who is that. I'm trying to get Coach Simpson. I don't know what's going on. Coach, if you're there, buddy, I need you to tag in for me. Let me know you're here. But listen, man. I think the playoffs. AB, what's up, man? I think the playoffs going to be really. Henry Middleton, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. I hope everybody's, like I said, staying safe, man. But this playoff right here in the Low Country is going to be real good. It's going to be real excitement to see to see these high schools go at it, man. And that's what it's all about. Everybody prepared for the summer. When you get ready for the summer and you get ready for the season, now all of a sudden when you get down to the playoff, man, it's 0-0, man. So it's no big, it ain't no big bird on your chest anymore now. It's all you just got to play now. Yeah, AV, I do think it's going to be some upsets. You are right. It's going to be some upsets, man, because, I don't know all the teams up in the upper state or in the midway state because I don't know how they're doing the alignments now for the playoffs because it's so different. Every year they change it, but hopefully, they'll get it straight and have a true upper state and a true lower state because, it's real, difficult how they do this thing, man, with this playoff thing. But I'm waiting to hear from Coach Ced. And if I can't get him on the next couple of minutes, what I'm gonna do is, man, I'm gonna log off, call him on the phone, and find out what's going on, and see if I can get him on because I want to get a good interview with Coach Ced tonight if I can, because he is a big factor in what we're going to do for is what I'm trying to do with some of these teams, and maybe I have to make an adjustment in Tron. Yeah, you're right, Tron. he, that's what he might be doing too. Miss Ann, how you doing? I am good, Miss Ann. Thank you so much. Tracy, okay. Tracy Simpson. Let me see. Make sure. Tracy, if this is the Tracy I think it is, let's see. But Coach, as Tracy Simpson, if that's the one, Coach Simpson's wife, I'm trying to get Ced on. For some reason, we're not connecting somewhere. I don't know if he's just not on yet. But anyway, man, if he's Danny, so you didn't tell us that you were going to the game to watch CSU play USC Upstate. See what I'm saying, Tron? See how selfish that is, man. You had just talk about that Taylor like that. You told me Taylor was that type of guy, man. We sit on all day. We could, we sit on all day long. We could have gone and watched some game together, or chill out or whatever. But I understand. Said you just ain't want us to go, man. I got the legend on here, Jake Smith. Oh my God, Coach Smith, what's up, my man? Boy, I tell you something. If Jacob Smith is on this live, oh my God. Jacob Smith. Boy, I tell you. I cannot find Ced. I don't know what's going on, man. But Jake Smith, man, send me a request and let's go on live. Me and you, man. Ain't nobody gonna see it but me. That's the legend, baby. That's the legend, Jacob Smith right there, baby. That's the legend right there, Jacob Smith, man. That is a legend right there. But as I wait, and hopefully that Ced to tune in here soon, and Danny putting all these laughing out louds, but still we ain't getting no invite, Tron. He might have told you, then tell me he probably didn't want me to go because he know we'd have probably went out to eat after that, and he had to pay. I don't know. I don't know what the problem is, man. But we'll get that worked out, man. But I am I hear you, Jake. I hear you, baby. I hear you. Jake, man, you want let's do a live quick light? I'm waiting on Ced he said current coach. Okay, Tron, I got you. Okay, I understand now. I knew it was something up with that guy. Then he had a crew. Okay. Oh, you had your curfew. Okay. So 1 o'clock was your curfew in the afternoon. I got you. All right, I got you. No problem, man. No problem. No problem, Taylor. I'll fix that up for you, man. But again, I'm still waiting on Coach Said to get in. Um, Coach Taylor, man, listen, man. Uh, um, yeah, hey, man. Yeah, AV, you are right. We are going to do that. Me and Tron are going to sit down next year and we're going to do some power rankings, man. It's going to be excitement. I got a way to how I want to do it, but I'm going to go over with Tron once we sit down when basketball season over with. Maybe we might do a little quicker than that. We may do it before the playoffs and, see who's in the playoff and do a power ranking like that. But I'd rather wait until the beginning of the season and when it's all starting all over again, fresh, and do a power ranking. We do it from girls. And I'm just going to be honest with you. We basically going to do it with the girls program. Now, we will do it with the guys program if we can get the right information. If people put the stats on, we can do it with the guys' information to do a power ranking. But power ranking is going to be just basically for the girls basketball. That's from 1A to 5A. And what we're going to do is we'll rank them by by what region they in, not by what region, by what division in 1A, 2A, all the way up to 5A. Then we'll do a power ranking overall, and we'll do it like that. We'll sit down and do it like that. But I'm like Tron, I don't like that power. I don't like really, yeah, AV it is, but I don't really like that power ranking stuff, man. I always say, man, hey, it is what it is. All right, Coach. Okay, Coach Taylor. Coach said just texted me and said he's on, but for some odd reason, I can't find him nowhere. Y'all just give me a second here, and let's see if I can get Coach Simpson on. All right, Coach, I'm sitting. Hopefully, you can get it. There he is, right there. There he is. There he
My
is.
man, how you doing, young fella?
Coach, man, listen, man. You know what, man? I feel so good now because now I really got the legend on now. I'm telling you, I got my one of my main, because I got some good partners over here in Charleston County now and Dorchester County over here. I don't know if you know Coach Tron. Used to be at Asheville. Yeah, and Danny Taylor that over at Military Magnet. We all always hang out together, talk about basketball, but it's all good stuff, man. It's all good stuff, man. So, Coach, man, listen, man, I want you to introduce yourself to the Sports Talk Live. I had you on a brief minute when you did it, when we were over at Somerville, but just let people know who you are, where you're from, and, a little bit of information about your family if you want to.
Yeah, man, my name's Cedrick Simpson. Right now I'm the outlet director and head girls coach at OW. I'm from Orangeburg, South Carolina, / West Columbia, Casey area. My family's from Orangeburg. I have a beautiful wife, 3 kids. I got the best job in the world coaching young people. And listen, I got some great friends like Coach Perry and Troy Johnson and Jamal Washington, them guys. So I've been blessed over the last 25 years to meet some good people.
Oh, wow, man. That's what's up. And, Coach, and you also, if I'm not mistaken, you got a son that's ranked is probably #1 in the state?
Yeah, he's up there. He's not bad. My son, man, he's been around the game since he was out the womb. I started coaching before he was born, man. He always been in the gym, so it was kind of evident for him to be pretty good at basketball because that's all he kind of been around all his life. So he's been blessed to have a skill set that allow him to, one day receive a scholarship and play on the next level. Good, man. Well, Coach, man, we're going to get right into it, man. This your boy here, Coach P with Sports Talk Live here with Coach Cedrick Simpson from OW High School, man, a great friend of mine. I had the privilege of playing against you in the playoff, even though he beat me down like a drum, man, because he had a great basketball team, man. But we played in an atmosphere that, I wanted the girls to let them know, hey, man, because it was kind of funny, but it said, I was trying to tell my girls before we got there, I said, listen, y'all, I told my assistant coaches, I said, listen, when these girls get to the gym, the reason why I'm bringing them early, when they see all these banners up and pictures and everything,
they're gonna be like, "Ooh, wow, wow!" And
Yeah.
as soon as they got off the bus, the young girls went in the gym first, and they saw the pictures. Like, Coach, man, they always win the state championship. I said, "See, this is why I bring them early to get a little bit of excitement out of it, man." But it was just a great atmosphere there, man. You had a good basketball team, and every time I get to see you play, man, it's excitement watching OW because that's a rich tradition of basketball there, man. Really rich. It is, people get a job down at OW and schools like that, Lower Richland and stuff like that, man. It's a great honor to get a job there, man, to hold it.
Man, it's tough. It's tough in the sense of trying to maintain it. That's the hardest thing. It's kind of easy to build a program, but to maintain a program, because Josh Taylor did a great job, following Coach Peltman up. How, Coach Peltman started that tradition, him and John Brunson, God bless the dead, both of them.
Right.
And they did something that was kind of unheard of at the time with girls basketball. A lot of people don't caught up in pretty much done stole the recipe. But, man, they started that recipe that at one point nobody could ever kind of figure it out.
Right.
But, and Josh Taylor did a great job of continuing the trend, because Coach Peltman, man, he set that standard. It was so high. And it's still, right now, still today, hard to live up to, But it's a joy to have an opportunity to coach every year at OW because, man, it's a blessing. And I absolutely love it to death. And, I won't want to be nowhere else.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. Coach, so let's get into your season, man. How's your season going? How you stand in the region?
Well, right now we rank first in the region. Not bad considering we've been out due to COVID with our district. Not per se our kids, because our kids they're doing what they're supposed to do, being vaccinated, all the good stuff. That's another whole story. But our district's being cautious with the need to be careful for everybody else. So therefore, kind of put us behind a little bit for the games. So now we got to kind of catch up over the next week or so, try to get some games in. But my girls so far, man, they're not playing bad basketball. Considering the fact that, it's a different time. It's different. It's not like it was 3 or 4 years ago. So the kids are really adapting to the new changes in this world. So for them, right now we're 12-4, ranked number 7 in the state, I think right now. Has some tough losses against some really good teams. Keenan, First Baptist. We lost to a real good Stall team down there in the tournament. I think Coach Brown doing a tremendous job down there. And then losing to a good Blue Ridge team. So every team we play against was top teams in the state. That really kind of taught us a lesson early on to get ready for the region.
Right. So you're a 3A now, right, Coach? You're a 3A now, right?
Yes,
okay. So what now? Are y'all considered as upper state or lower state now?
We're lower state.
Lower state, okay. Because we was on live last night, man, and we were trying to figure out, who's upper state, lower state now, because you got teams in Columbia which considers lower state. You got teams like in Esto that consider upper state. So we're trying to figure out how the world do they make that happen? How do they determine who's upper state and lower state? Do they do it because there's not enough number of teams or something?
It's kind of hard, man. Their rubric is kind of iffy because, like you said, next year, Larissa moving down the lower state back with us. So it's kind of hard to put that in the words on how they kind of figure it out. South Carolina is a football state. Don't get it twisted. So football got a lot to do with it. Doing best with football. That's where our bread and butter is at. And I understand it. So you don't want to have one thing so loaded with talent. Like think a few years ago, lower state you had us, Lower Richland, Crestwood.
I remember that.
It was so loaded, man. So therefore, it was like okay, it's kind of balanced thing out. So so they're trying to figure it out, but like I said, it's hard to figure out how they kind of determine who's lower upper.
Right, Coach. I watch. I've been in the years back. I used to watch some of y'all middle schools and the talent that came through some of those middle schools that you have, and you get them at the high school, man. Sometimes I watch, man. You have over probably you could have 30 kids on your team that's talented and play. So I guess for you, as a coach, man, you feel blessed that you can get a good feeding program from. I guess y'all have 2 middle schools there.
Yeah, we got 3 really. We got 3 really. We got a charter school, Felton. So,
man, that's awesome, man. I mean, how do your numbers look? Basically, how many girls you get?
Man, I'm gonna tell you something. This past season on JV, we had 17 at one point. And some didn't do right. So Coach McClain does a great job. Of making sure the JV girls, he really coaching them up this season, man. This probably I tease him a lot And I said, no, tell him, man, this is probably one of your best job you ever done in 30 years of coaching. But, you know, we've been blessed, man, to have talent come through. Like we got right now, we got a 7th grader, Jolelle Robinson. They're going to be really good in the next few years, man. She's tough, and she plays at Clark Middle. You know, right now, she can play varsity right now as a 7th grader. But, you know, she at that age, 12, 13, you want to be with your friends. And,
Right.
And it makes sense. You don't want to grow too fast. You know, I had kids on my team at 7th grade. Right now I got 6 seniors. Out of that 6, I had 3 of them in 7th grade. So
wow.
it happens that way. We just been blessed in that area to get that talent that early and have a chance to develop, you know. But it didn't start with me. I tell you that. I was trying to keep it going.
And you know just as well, and you know, Coach Tron, we always talk about this stuff here. And Coach Tron is my co-host. To just let you know, that's why I always say Coach Tron. You know, he's my coach.
That's my guy. That's a good dude. That's a really good guy.
Yeah, he is, man. If you look to the bottom down there, he always typing things in. So I may not, you know, catch some of the stuff you're saying, but you can look to the bottom. You know, he put quotes in. But what I was going to get at, with the middle school, you know, friend of mine, we always talk about, you know, middle school coaches and JV coaches should be your best friends. And the reason why I say that, Coach, is because if they get them the proper, you know, it's not about the wins and losses in middle school and, you know, in JV. Yeah, you want to win. Ain't nobody going to tell me they don't want to win. But you will feel better as a head coach getting them the varsity when you know that their skills are up to par. They know the game of basketball. They know when they see a zone. They know when they see a press break. They know that stuff. That's kind of stuff, you know, it makes it easy on you as a head coach on varsity. You know what? My middle school coach and JV coach are doing an awesome job. This is who I need to be. You know, we have a close connection, man. Close connection.
Well, feeder program is all important to. Even you go beyond high school, go to college. You know, you want to have a good feeder program to balance out your program, because my thing is you don't want to go have so much time teaching the basic fundamentals of basketball.
Right.
You want to keep that train going and going. But like I said, if you got to go backwards, it's kind of hard, man. Some programs I see in the state, I kind of feel bad for the coaches because they get kids so raw. And now it takes at least 2 years for them to even get to the point that, guess what, we can contend for a regional championship. You know, we got programs like LR and Drill and Spring Valleys and those type of programs, Westwood and Dorman, they got those good feeder programs. Those kids come right on in and ready to play basketball at a high level. So it's a great thing on a lot of levels. But man, we kind of lucky in Orangeburg to have some good coaches down that middle school level.
And I'm gonna jump into, and you say that for as we're talking about the feeding program. I know back in the days, when I said back in the days, that you had a lot of girls that play AAU basketball. A lot of your girls still play a lot of AAU basketball in that area?
AAU is so important right now, but the thing about AAU basketball, man, you got to find the right program.
Right.
For girls, not that many, you know. So you got to make sure that when they do go AAU, they're not picking any bad habits. And that's kind of the downfall as high coaches that we look at, like, okay, we don't mind playing AAU basketball, but don't have them playing the game the wrong way.
Right.
It's so hard to kind of bring them back to reality. Like, okay, listen, that's AAU. It's not high school. You know, but for some programs, man, like Keenan, they're blessed to have a good AAU feeder program, you know, because they got some talent down there, man. And same deal with LR, with Coach Aaron. He does a great job with his kids. And same thing with Coach McClain at Keenan. So they got those feeder programs, the AAU programs, that kind of feed into them and make sure, guess what, we're doing the same thing that y'all doing here.
Right, yeah. But Coach, let me ask you how tough this is for you as being a head coach of a girls basketball team, being a AD, and I'm not even going to use the word interim AD, because interim, you still gonna work this hard your ass off than a regular AD. You gonna work
that don't mean nothing, you know. That don't have nothing to do with
And then you got coach. You got your family, you know, there, and then you got your son you want to watch play. You got 4 things in your head. Just to me, it's like spinning. And I was thinking today, and I was like, man, I was looking at some stuff, and I was trying to write some stuff down about Coach said, man. I was thinking all the time, man, that's tough, man. You know, you're looking at, you know, your AD here, your head coach here. You know, you got your family here, then you got your son right here. How do you put all that together, man?
Man, I'm tell you something. It's a blessing. I got a good family. My wife does a lot, man. You know, she's the boss. You know, she listen, she's rough, man. I love that, but she's rough. But she tell like it is. But she keep me grounded, and she makes sure I don't forget things. And then, you know, with my son playing, and you know, Coach Tom does a great job. Him and Coach Howard, And Coach
Right.
Jefferson does a great job making sure he's good. And my daughter, she's a cheerleader. And then, then I got good assistant coaches. That's the one. I got great assistant coaches, man. I got Coach Edward Green, man. He's been with me for about 5 years. That's my backbone. That dude there, man. I don't know what I'd do without him. So I got good people in place. Coach Miss Batman, like my assistant AD, she does a lot for me, man. She calls the hall from my office, and I call her name 50 times a day, easy. Just do simple things, you know what I'm saying? So, and then I'm blessed with people around me in my circle that kind of keep me afloat. So therefore, it's not as hard as it may seem, but I do wear a lot of different hats. But in the same token, you talking about I got good people in my corner.
Yeah, that's what's up, man.
People
and
like
that's
you
what it takes,
and Troy Johnson and Todd Washington. Man, y'all guys keep me flying, keep me going. 'Cause I won't be like you one day, Made to retire and interview everybody. That's good stuff.
But listen, man, Coach, listen, man. When I started this talk show, I had a list of names of people that I was going to do interview first, and I was thinking the whole time I was telling my wife, I said, well, I don't know how I'm going to put this in and put this in, and you were in my top 10 right off the rip. And I mean, and I don't tell people this to be telling you this. I'm telling you this because, it's truly the straight from the heart. Where if me and you vibe, and we use that word vibe, we know what that means. We can vibe, talk like that. Those are guys I like dealing with. Like Coach Taylor, Coach Tron, Coach Breedlove. All these coaches on here, Tim Baldwin, Calvin.
Yeah, Coach Baldwin.
We all groom. Those guys, man. When I have a problem and I want to talk to some of them guys, man, I call them up on the phone and say, hey, man, listen, let me ask you this situation right here. Because I got other parents still calls me and goes, Coach, man, can I ask you what to do in this situation? So what I do is I listen. And this is what I always tell them, Coach. I said, listen, I'm going to listen to you. But I said, give me about an hour or two. Let me think about some stuff. And then I get on the phone and I make a call to one of these coaches. Hey, man, listen, what do I do in this situation right here? Help me out. And it really does make a difference, because we always say, man, our coaches in the area from the lower state, man, we always talk about the lower state basketball team. And our program that me and Coach, what I started with this program and this broadcast thing, me and Coach Tron always said that I'm focusing more on girls basketball, because I always love giving girls love when it comes down to basketball. I love high school girls basketball. That's from 1A up to 5A. I love girls high school basketball. Not saying I don't like guys basketball. I love guys basketball. But girls basketball, because I coached so long and I got that love for girls. I love to see girls go to a different height, because we got some good talent here in the Low Country.
Man, we're talking about, and then also to kind of clear stuff for people and realize too, and y'all don't get enough love for lower state basketball now. Y'all don't. I mean, if we go think about for the teams being picked for the All-Star game, talking about teams being picked to be All-State, this and that, to get recognition, they never talk about lower state teams.
Right.
I don't know, and that's one thing I try to do, because I'm on the board, and I always try to say, hey, listen, we got kids in those two that just as well the kids in the Columbia area and the Greenville area. So just don't think it's just two areas of basketball when it's not. So I understand, like you said, with Stahl having a good run, Berkeley doing a good job. You're talking about Somerville doing a hell of a job. Goose Creek is down, but guess what? I know Coach Baldwin, he's building. So right there, you're going to beat him now, because he coming back strong. And that guy, and then Fort Dorchester with Coach Gilliard down there, he working his butt off, Javon, my guy, he just don't make it though, but I forgive him for that. but those coaches, man, do a great job and don't get enough recognition. Say, you know what, y'all just good as the coaches in the Millers and Greenville area.
Right, you're right, man. And to say this right here, Coach. Me and Coach Tron was talking the other day on live, and I asked him. I said, man, it's something in my heart that I want to do. And before I leave this world, it's going to happen. How I'm going to do, I don't know yet, but it's going to happen. Where I want to have a rising senior class and a rising junior class and a rising sophomore class, and have a not an all-star game. I'm not calling it an all-star game. It's basically calling it a showcase game, and this is for the lower state teams. That's from Orangeburg all the way down to Estill, Ridgeland, all the way back around, all up to Wando. From there, all the way down. Just the lower state teams. Find a neutral site and have a showcase game where if you got a rising senior and you say, Coach, I got two of them, okay, I'm writing it down. You got two. we can contact all these schools in the Low Country and say, hey, if you got rising juniors, seniors, and sophomores, we're trying to put a showcase game together where I can get in touch and someone can help me get in touch with all these colleges in South Carolina, North Carolina, whoever y'all know. You get in touch with them, hey, I got some kids that's playing in a showcase game. And they are playing with their class. Because, Coach, we know that every kid can't make the North-South game. Every kid cannot make the North Carolina game. You cannot do it. It's not possible for all these teams to make it. So what I want to do, and what me and Coach Tron was talking, Coach, we're going to make this thing happen. How are we going to do it? We're going to pray about it. We're going to put some thoughts together, and we're going to get with some people like you that knows, and other coaches around the Low Country. How can we make this happen? Because we need to get our kids showcased from sophomores, rising juniors, and rising seniors. And that's girls. Now, the guys, we know the guys get a lot of attention. They do. But I'm so worried about our girls getting attention like they should. And I just want to figure out how can I make this thing happen. And me and Coach Tron and whoever we got to do, we're gonna sit down, Coach. We're gonna make this thing happen, man. We're gonna make it happen.
You already got the plan already. You already done it. All you gotta do is find a date. That's the easy. The easy part is what you're doing. I mean, the hard part what you're doing right now is talking about it. And guess what? You're being a man of your word. It helps fall into place. If you need my help, I'm 100% in, because my thing ain't I can do to help. Hell, you can use our gym. If that's the case, you need a gym to work at. Listen, I'm an athletic director. I got that kind of. I can do something for the good. So let me go ahead. Y'all can use our gym to showcase some talent. And I'm pretty sure my principal and our superintendent, man, they love the attention to Andre County to bring those type kids in and showcase that talent. So listen, I'm all in, and I'm not gonna forget it because I got kids that right now that need some looks. I got 2 or 3 seniors right now that need some help with some looks. So I understand totally.
And Coach, me and Coach Sean, we'll go to a game 2 or 3 games a week, and we'll go watch some talent, man. And we go to public school games, we go to private school games, and they got a kid that plays over at Northwood Academy. Her mom's a coach over there, Miss Janelle Curtis. She plays with Coach. Let me tell you something. I love to give credit where credit is due. If a young lady playing for the deaf and the blind school and she can play, I'm gonna give her credit. And this young lady, Coach Curtis' daughter that plays for Northwood Academy. Oh my God, Coach.
Well, I heard about him. I played Northwood Academy. I didn't get you to play him. I heard about him, man. I love to see her play.
Coach, she can play the game, man. She can play inside the game, outside the game. She play off the ball. She plays good defense, Coach. And one thing I seen, and Coach Sean pointed this out to me one night we was at the game. He said, watch Coach Janelle get on her daughter. This is where she get on the rest of them. And some parents, I watch. When I go to games, I watch a lot of stuff. And I notice if a kid's playing for their parent, they don't be hard on them like, the regular kids. They're like, oh, I ain't gonna be hard on my son. I'm gonna back up. No, this young lady gets it just like everybody else.
Okay, being fair.
That night we watched him against First Baptist. Oh my God, I thought that was one of the best private school games. I'm just leave out the word private school. I'm just gonna say basketball. Yeah. Man. She actually. I just enjoyed it. I really did enjoy watching that young lady play because First Baptist had some talented kids that was already signed to go play basketball. This young lady right here, I don't think she even cared about this young lady going to Division I, this young lady be going to Division I. She just played basketball, and she put her teammates together. She never did say, well, I'm gonna take all the shots. No, she was assistant. She was grabbing rebounds. She was on the floor. You can't ask for nothing better.
Man, see, that's why I'm saying, that's why you got to get that stuff out so people can know what's going on. Like with First Baptist, I didn't realize they had that many Division I kids. I didn't know it until we played them because you don't hear nothing about them.
Right.
The young lady that going to App State. Another kid going to North Greenville.
Winthrop. I think one going to Winthrop. Yeah.
There's so much talent down there, man. I know Northwood Academy got it. Northwood Academy had for years. And, Coach Kirk, she does a great job. We're supposed to play this summer, but, I auditioned it, so we couldn't play him. But I love to see her daughter play live, And I would, like I said, with the showcase that he's trying to do, now I get a chance like coaches like myself and everybody else to get to see the talent that's in the Charleston area.
You're right. You're right. And then she think about it, Coach. She got a younger daughter. I think, if I'm not mistaken, she's an 8th grader. If I'm not mistaken, an 8th grader. And I have never seen her play yet, but I would sure love to see them two play together because I guarantee that's going to be a 1-2 punch. And waiting to see because I think her daughter's a sophomore. You know, that's going to be exciting to see. You know, really exciting.
I'm scared to play it now, but guess what? We still can play him this summer. I'm trying to beat the hell out of me, do my job, but.
So, Coach, when you see that email saying Northwood Academy looking for a game, you gonna erase that email, huh? Quick like, huh?
Hey, listen, I'll play in the scrimmage. We do a scrimmage.
Hey, hey, what do you say? Locked door scrimmage. Oh, she's a 7th grader. I'm sorry.
That's it. Hey, no spectators. But like I said, was on a serious note, man. Like I said, Coach, she does a good job. That program been doing for years, man. And her and Coach Presley down at First Baptist, those are two, two of the better coaches in the state. And I hate that they are private school coaches, so they can't do the All-Star games like that. But man, those two are two good legends in their own right.
Coach Breelove says Stahl wants to play OW next year.
Hey man, y'all come to us though. We ain't come to Stahl.
Wait, he come said he said you got to come to you, huh?
Yeah, y'all come to us. We tired of travel. Y'all come to us.
Man, I tell you, man, this. I'm telling you, man. I tell people, man, and this has got to be the best job to have, to sit there and interview coaches, man, especially the guys and the girls. Well, I'm gonna say girls, the ladies that do this job, man. And I tell people all the time, coaching can be a fun opportunity, and coaches can be a hard opportunity where it can just drive you damn nuts. You know,
you're right. You're right.
But you know, man, Coach, you know, I was thinking, I know that the pandemic, you know, is stopping a lot of teams from playing so much, and I don't know how it's going to fit up for the summer. And I was telling Coach Tron, I said maybe, you know, and my thoughts is that where we cannot do what I want to do this year right there because I want to really see how the I'm not saying that, you know, this thing here is going to go away like tomorrow. It's, you know, we know, you know, what's going on in the world with this pandemic, but goal is, Coach, and I'm going to stick to it, and I'm glad you confirmed with me, Coach, that it's going to happen. I promise you it's going to happen. I'm going to make it happen if it's my last thing I'm going to do because I want to get these kids and I want to bring them to a gym and I want these college coaches to sit there and evaluate them, man, and I want them to play against, you know, because, you know, you got kids down there from Wade Hampton High School.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, you got kids down there from Esto. Yeah, I mean, you got those local schools down in the low country, man. I'm telling you, man, they can actually play the game of basketball, man. They can play.
They got good coaches. You got great coaches, man. Even like military man. Yeah, that dude there, boy. He doing something special down there.
But Coach, don't talk about Danny on here, man, because Danny's a different beast, man. Don't get him started, please. Do not get him started, man.
Hey, those 3 programs, man. You know, I'm gonna throw Stahl in there, and also and also Berkeley in there. You know,
right.
Because now, you know, Goose Creek all have theirs. Some of you all have theirs, but those programs there, don't jokers work, man. Right. I'm not saying that they don't work. Don't jokers they work.
Yeah. Because, you know, we got, like you said, we got schools down here like Bishop England. These schools down here in the low country that got kids that can play the game, man. And I'm telling you, Coach, man, when this thing happens, because I want to see where all the low country coaches in the low country come together and just actually sit down and fellowship and maybe, you know, you get ideas from different coaches. When you know, this is where, Coach, when we go to these coaches clinics and stuff, we get ideas from college coaches, different drills and stuff. But I always say like this here, man, I like going to the coaches clinic, but what I would love to see, and this can happen where all our low country coaches, and I'm just using for girls basketball, we get all our low country coaches together and we sit down and have our little clinic and eating together. And we can talk about, hey, man, this is what I do, such and such. Because, Coach, I can get an idea from you. You can get an idea from somebody else and, man, make your team a better team. Because I guarantee ain't no coach in this area want to see nobody do bad. Everybody want to see everybody do.
Oh, man, no. I mean,
it's not all about, you know, you know as well, when we playing against each other, coach, ain't nothing personal, dog. It's just about you trying to win. You trying to get your girls to play the best way they can. Because after the game, we're gonna shake hands, we're gonna hug, and we always gonna be brothers.
Always. That don't stop, man. It's the art of competition. Basketball has done a lot for everybody.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
There's this one job that's not really a job.
Yeah, yeah.
You do for free. I mean, you do for a pennies on a nickel. Because my thing is, you just want to, help kids out much as you can and enjoy the game like it's supposed to be enjoyed. Because basketball is a sport that, man, I'm tell you something. You'll never master as a coach.
That's right. You're right. You're right.
So my thing is, you're always learning. And I mean, there's so many great coaches in the area that know so much about the game of basketball that guess what? We sit down, like you said, have a great conversation. Have a great conversation and make this thing happen. So if this your vision to have this all-star game, this showcase, hey, coach, let's get it done.
Coach, for me to you, man, and Coach Tron, man, and me and Coach Taylor, all of us talked about it, man. And what I want to do is I want to get in touch with every school, like I said, in the Low Country. And I want you to send me your sophomore, rising sophomore, junior, and senior. And like I said, this year may not be the year that I'm going to start it because what I'm trying to do is make sure I get in touch with all the coaches as much as I can and tell them like over this broadcast and we share and everybody see it, so next year and hopefully this pandemic thing slow down, we can get a date and a time for these kids to come to your gym, wherever we have it at. I just want to be a great picture for the kids because that's who it's all about. It's not about me, you, and nobody else. It's about these kids. We want to get these kids recognized because if a parent calls you and say, Coach, I want to get my kid in college, what I need to do. Come on. I can do stuff, it's this is what you need to do. But, if you come to the showcase game and I got college coaches coming.
Opportunity.
Because as well, Coach, when we were coming back up in the days in the 90s or whatever, I don't know, I'm 50 years old. When I was coming back up in school, Coach, we ain't had all these opportunities like these kids got today. We didn't have it. Not
even close. Not even close.
Yeah. I mean, you got a film. You don't have to meet somebody halfway down the road and exchange films. You just mash a button and bam, it's it. I mean, because I used to do that in high school for my high school coach. When I got out of school, when I came back to coaching, my job was as the coaches is I had to meet a guy all the way from Spartanburg, halfway in Columbia, to change one video with him. And I was like, man, this got to be the bum. And now you can just actually sit back, mash 2 or 3 buttons, you can watch the team play live. Like, wow, it's crazy, man.
You can sit right in your living room, watch every team play you want to watch.
Yeah. But Coach, man, listen, man, it's been a great honor, man, to have you here on my Sports Talk show. I was telling my wife that, man, I am so excited about. I got Coach Ced on my show, man, because I love to be around great guys, man. I love to be around great coaches, man, because I learn a lot of things. And when I go to different games, I watch from warm-ups to the end. I be watching what kind of warm-ups you do. What are your assistant coaches doing in warm-ups? What are your assistant coaches doing on the sideline? I watch stuff like that. And Coach Tron and I, we'll get on the phone later on in the week and we be talking about some, man, you seen Sunset School, man, I like that. And that's just ideas we talk about. And that's what I want to share with the Low Country coaches. Hey, man, if you're going to have assistant coaches, man, they got to work. They just not there for they're not there just for the ride. They're there to work, to make it easier for you. Because you got so many other different things going on in your head, you need them to be focused on whatever needs to be happening. Make sure the book's right. Make sure the stat sheet's right. Make sure the girls got the right uniforms on, everything. I mean, everybody don't look at little things like that, but it does happen because when you get on the bus to go to a game, you can't say, all right, coaches, what's going on? Man, they got the uniform. Now you got to stop the bus. Now you got to do that. Nah, this is why you got assistant coaches. This is why they get it. I ain't going to say the word paid. They getting a supplement. Yeah. This is what their job is to do.
You're right. That's what I like about Taylor down Military Magnet. Man, he does a good job. Them girls look good coming to a gym. He takes pride in his team. Just as, Stahl and First Back, they take pride in their team. They look good. And all this stuff plays a part in your program. And it shows that, guess what? My program matters. Like you said, it's the little things. Little things. So, man, and listen, I appreciate y'all paying attention. And Coach Tron over there, I know he's doing his job. And I miss that guy on the sideline as well, you and yourself. So, hope one day y'all back on that sideline again.
Yeah, man. Never know, man. I'll be teasing everybody. Man, I'm done. I ain't never get back into coaching, man. I always tell people that just a talk. I be talking. I don't know, boy. An opportunity knock on that door, man. I got to tell my wife something. I don't know, but I got to think about this thing here. But man, if it happens, it happens, man. But I'm still, regardless if I'm on the floor, off the floor, anything, I'm still gonna be around the game of basketball, especially when the girls play, man, because my goal is always to do the best for ladies basketball here in the low country. In the upper state, man, those girls get love up there. And nobody can say that they don't. Them girls get love in the upper state. But no one cares about the girl. Not saying they don't care, but I care enough that way I want to do this showcase game for the sophomore, juniors, and seniors.
Hey, I'm all in.
It's gonna happen, man. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
I'm all in. I'm all in, Coach. Anything you need from me, let me know. All right.
Hey, I appreciate it, man. And tell your wife I say hello, man, and y'all stay warm, man. And tell your son, man, stop dunking on people, man. I see, man, tell him stop.
Hey,
if we get somebody goal down, man.
He ain't done yet, boy. He got 12 more games to go.
Oh man. Coach, listen, man, I'm gonna try my best to get down there to Orangeburg to see y'all play, man, because I know y'all, y'all play, further away, and by the time we get up from work, y'all be done start your games. But I don't think do y'all have any more Saturday games? Anything?
We may, because of how the thing going right now. So I'll let you know. I'll shoot you a schedule, and then I'll feed you too, man. I know y'all love to eat. I got y'all.
All right, Coach, man. I appreciate you, man.
Hey, I appreciate y'all. Y'all be safe.
All right, man. Coach, well, you have a good night, man, and I'll get with you, man.
Say no more. Appreciate you, boy.
All right, man. All right, Coach. All right. Listen, y'all, man, I tell you, man, I told y'all, man, that was an excited show there, man. I love talking to Coach Ced, man. Great guy, man. Coach Tron, Coach Danny, man, I appreciate the comments under the bottom, man, that this kind of stuff that I'm trying to do, y'all. I'm not trying to outdo anybody on whatever show you do, man. I'm just here to try to push girls high school basketball and high school basketball players, not just girls. I'm trying to do guys too, but I'm so passionate about girls basketball. So that's why I try to push it so much. And like I told y'all, man, that showcase game that I want to have, it's not going to happen this summer here. It's not, honestly, I'm just going to say that it's not going to happen this summer here, because with this pandemic going on, a lot of schools and gyms you can't hardly get into because, you got to have so many paperwork or whatever you have to do. But you heard the straight from Coach Ced, man, that we can use his gym or whatever we need to use to make this happen, man. But you guys, man, I thank y'all so much. Mr. Jenkins, man, I appreciate you, man. Like I said, man, I'm gonna push these low country kids, man, until the old folks say till the cows come home. Man, if you got seniors on your team and you got seniors that playing on different teams and they need help getting in there in the school, man, I'm not telling you that I can just hit my fit and then all of a sudden I can get them in. But I know a lot of contacts. I got people like Coach Tron. I got people that know some college coaches. Hey, man, I got a kid that's over at such and such school. Man, you might want to get over it. And that's for guys and girls, not just girls. If you know a kid that's in a school that don't go to the coach. Hey, man, what a kid going to school at? Man, you don't need to go there. No, man, we can't make that decision. You don't know what's going on inside that kid's for his grades. You don't know inside that kid. Home when it comes down to finance, we don't know that. But only thing I can do as a friend to a lot of these coaches here in the low country or wherever at, I can say, hey, listen, I know a guy that got a program over here. If you don't want your kid to go there or whatever, you look at it. You make that decision. All I can do is just tell them that I know a kid that's playing at a certain school that can play the game. You might want to go look at it because, me and Mrs. Speedy be talking all the time. You never know what a kid gonna do till you ask them. They gonna tell you yeah, no. Or either you go to the parents, say, hey, I want my kid to come here, and they had a Division III school, and you don't know the kid. The parent might say, yeah, that's where I want my kid to go. You never know till you ask them. So don't and I just say again, man, I appreciate you all here listening to the Sports Talk Live show, man. This has been a great night, man. And the reason why that me and Coach Tron wanted to do last night and night, because we knew that there wasn't no high school games tonight on last night. So I figured tonight, everybody was home, watching the game, football game or whatever. And, so I figured I'd get out here and do this, man. But y'all listen, man, I am going to make this showcase game happen. And I'm going to need help from everybody as I can to make this thing happen, man, because I'm telling y'all, coaches out there probably have not seen some of these kids in the low country play the game of basketball. Man, I know kids from down there at Wade Hampton High School, Esso High School, Buford High School, Battery Creek High School. I know a lot of kids down there got girls that can play the game, man, and guys that can play the game. I'm going to start off with my showcase game with just girls, and then the next year, if God's will, I can build this thing as where I can get the guys to play. That's the goal that me and Coach Tron is trying to do. And I'm telling y'all, if we just keep praying and we keep cheering on each other, man. It's not I and it's not you, man. It's all, this is a team thing. And this is what I'm trying to do, man. So if y'all out there, man, and next year, if God's will, and we still, got this pandemic going, listen, I just, I just got this, this feeling that, one of these days, man, that this pandemic is going to be gone, so you all out there, man, I thank y'all so much, man, for listening. I thank you all for tuning in, man. Tonight, I think I was up to like 20, 26, 27 listeners, man. The people that tuned in at one time. I appreciate y'all so much, man. And this is your boy here with Coach P here with Sports Talk Live. That's how I always end my show. I love you, and there's nothing you can do about it. Good night.